samanta cakkavalesu atra gaccantu devata saddhammang munirajassa sunantu sagga mokkadang dhammasavana kalo ayam badanta dhammasavana kalo ayam badanta dhammasavana kalo ayam badanta. Thero Saranai, dear Dhamma friends. I am Bhante Dhammalankara from Labanurukanda Forest Monastery, North Central Province in Sri Lanka. So I am happy to talk with you Dhamma. So before starting, as usually, let's pay our homage to the great teacher Sammā Sambuddha. Recite with me all together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammā sambuddhassa. Thero Saranai to all of you. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. So today my topic is Buddhist concept about invisible world. Exactly why I select this topic. When I think about exactly I wanted to discuss about sammādiṭṭhi. When I think about that, Buddha has divided that sammādiṭṭhi into two groups. So when we see that, we can see kammasakata sammādiṭṭhi and lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi. So when the first one is kammasakata sammādiṭṭhi and second one is lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi. So when I pay our attention on the first one, it is dependent on exactly kamma and kamma. So that is why I select that topic as Buddhist concept about invisible world. So this is how Buddha explained about sammādiṭṭhi. Sammādiṭṭhikaṃ bhikkhave dvayaṃ vadāmi. Bhikkhus, I teach sammādiṭṭhi as two things, two parts. The first one is, this is how Buddha explained, that when we understand one sammādiṭṭhi, is called kammasakata sammādiṭṭhi, otherwise worldly sammādiṭṭhi. Sammādiṭṭhi means exactly, samma means correct or wrong, so correct and great. Correct and great or right, we can introduce those words for samma. Diṭṭhi means view, vision, understanding. So that is how we should understand about sammādiṭṭhi. So Buddha pointed out, sammādiṭṭhikaṃ bhikkhave dvayaṃ vadāmi. I divide sammādiṭṭhi into parts, two groups, and first one, atthi bhikkhave sammādiṭṭhi, there is sammādiṭṭhi, ariyā, anāsavā, sāsavā, puññabhāgiyā, upadhivepakkā. That means that sammādiṭṭhi, because of that sammādiṭṭhi, the sāsavā is arise. Sāsavā means defilements. When we practice that sammādiṭṭhi, defilement can be arised. And puññabhāgiyā. So that sammādiṭṭhi helps us to collect the merits. So, and upadhivepakkā. So that sammādiṭṭhi, because of that sammādiṭṭhi, we can exactly, we have to stay in the samsara. So that helps to stay in the samsara. So exactly how much we develop this sammādiṭṭhi, how much, although how much we develop this sammādiṭṭhi, we can't realize the nibbana. But without this kammasakata sammādiṭṭhi, we can't reach to the lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi, the second one. So therefore, these two sammādiṭṭhi, both sammādiṭṭhi is important. So that is what we should understand. The other one is atthi bhikkhave sammādiṭṭhi ariyā anāsavā maggaṅgā. The second one is ariyā. Ariyā means it is a sammādiṭṭhi, or it is a path, or it is a part of ariyā attangika magga, or it is a ariyā. So ariyā person practice that. And anāsavā, that sammādiṭṭhi doesn't cause the asava, defilements. If you practice that second one, asava does not arise. And maggaṅgā, it is a part of the ariyā attangika magga, eightfold path. Lokuttarā, it is exactly it directs the nibbana. So that is what the meaning of the second one. So before we go to the second sammādiṭṭhi or lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi, we should understand first one. So I can see in this world some people try to understand, try to practice nibbana, try to practice Four Noble Truths without clear understanding about the first one. So if you don't have that sammādiṭṭhi, clearly you can't go to the second one. So that is why I wanted to discuss this. So when we see about that, first Buddha pointed out in the various discourses as a 10 part: atthi dinnaṃ, atthi ittaṃ, atthi hutaṃ, atthi sukata dukkhatānaṃ kammaṇaṃ phalang vipāko, atthi ayaṃ loko, atthi paro loko, atthi sattā upapātikā, atthi mātā, atthi pitā, atthi loke samana brahmana, imanca lokanca, paranca lokanca, sayaṃ abhiññā, saccikattā pavedati. These are the 10 parts of that sammādiṭṭhi. So let's discuss those parts in details. First one, what is the first one? Atthi dinnaṃ. In the Buddhist period, some people used to say nati dinnaṃ. Nati dinnaṃ means there are no any results, or the giving or generosity is a useless thing. So it is not an important thing. We should not practice giving or generosity. Dana, so puja. So that was the concept of some teachers during the Buddhist period. So why people tend to think in that way? They saw poor people all the time practice giving adana but poor people long time practice have been practicing dana, but still they are poor. So having seen that, they think that that dana, that giving, is a useless thing, and they saw the rich people. So most probably rich people do not offer the dana, they always try to collect and protect their property, their things. So having seen that, these people don't give dana and don't practice puja, don't give their things to others, but they are rich. So having seen that, people tend to think these people are rich, so but they don't give, they protect their things, and they collect their property. So therefore they think the giving is, or dana is, useless thing. So then the Buddha pointed out, bhikkhus, that is Buddha. Then the Buddha pointed out that is not the reason why that people are poor, because they haven't practiced dana during their previous birth. That is why they did not. They are poor. They did not practice dana in their previous life. So that is the reason. Again, Buddha pointed out these rich people. Why these people are rich? Because they have practiced dana during their previous birth, previous life. That is the reason. So that is what the Buddha pointed out about that. And so therefore Buddha said, atthi dinna. There are results. The giving or dana is important thing. That is the first one. That is, we should understand. So I will tell you some story, some incident exactly. One during the Buddha's period, there was a householder named Nandiya. There was a householder named Nandiya. He always practiced give dana for the bhikkhu sangha and the Buddha. So with his wife and parents. So one day he prepared senasana puja in the Varanasi to the Buddha and the bhikkhu sangha. So I think you may know about the Moggallana Mahathera. Moggallana Thera all the time go to the heaven and discuss with the gods and goddesses. And then when on that day when he go to the heaven, he saw a beautiful, huge Deva kingdom, full of goddesses and gods. And he asked from that, he went to that kingdom and asked, who is this kingdom? Who is the king of this Deva's kingdom? So now those gods and goddesses said to the Venerable Moggallana Mahathera, Venerable Sir, our king is Nandiya Devaputra, but still he is in the human world. Still he is doing practice. Still he is giving dana. He practice arm ceremonies. So invite him to come and enjoy the heaven life. So I think that is enough you to understand about the results of the dana. So when we practice diligently dana or generosity, we can get the result sooner. So that is what that's only I discussed about the dana ceremony. So giving is called atthi dinna. The first one is atthi dinna. There are results which we give. So second one, atthi ittaṃ. So it means exactly dana. Sorry, yaga. So yaga, this concept exactly we can see in the Brahmins, among the Brahmins. I think you know about the Brahmins. They lived in the India during the Buddha's time. I think now also there are some tradition. However, so they practice yaga, but that yaga is not a good thing. So they practice most probably having killed so many animals. They offered their blood to the devas or some. That is also a yaga. Not only that, so they practice some dana ceremony for the brahmanas. So that is also a yaga. So then again there was some tradition against to Brahmin religion. Then they said natti itta. The yaga is bad thing, not important thing. It is useless thing. Then the Buddha pointed out, a Buddha converted that yaga as a dana. So then one day a Brahmin went to meet the Buddha and invited Buddha to the alms for his house. Then Buddha said, Brahmin, there are 1,350 monks, 50 bhikkhus. Then he said, okay, Venerable sir, I can do that. Please accept my invitation. And Buddha accepted, and he went to his home and arranged his home for the dana. So then, when he was arranging his house, his home for the dana, one of his friends came to meet him and asked him, friend, I think you are getting ready for wedding. Oh, I think you are getting, you have invited to the king Bimbisara for the lunch. Oh, I think you are going to conduct a yaga. Then that Brahmin says, friend, I don't have a wedding, and I did not invite to the King Bimbisara for the lunch, but I have a yaga. So that is how Buddha convert dana, yaga as dana. And there are results. So if we practice dana in large scale, some ceremony in large scale, so there are another result. Some people offer one flower. So he can, one flower, one lamp, one oil lamp, or one bhikkhu. So he can get merits. But some people want to offer 100 flowers, 1,000 flowers. I think some people, there are some ceremonies, especially in Sri Lanka, they offer 100,000 flowers, 100,000 lamps, oil lamps. Those are ceremonies. So having seen these ceremonies, some people think these things are useless. Why we destroy the money? But that is wrong. So how much we pay our attention, how much we use our mind to that ceremony, that kusala karma, that with that activities, our mind we create kusala chitta. So if you can offer one flower, you can allocate small period of time for that. But if you offer so many flowers, so you can allocate so many kusala, allocate a long time for your kusala chitta. That is how that yaga is important. So if there are some good yaga and bad yaga during those days, but Buddha admire this good yaga without killing animals, without destroying the trees. So that is what the Buddha's concept. So that is the yaga. And third one, atthi hutaṃ. Huta means exact. Third one is hutaṃ, atthi hutaṃ. Huta means exactly sending gifts. There was a ceremony during those days. Huta. It is a ceremony sending gifts for the elders, teachers, and parents. So there are results. We should, if we send some gifts, parents, and elders, and teachers, so that is a good habit, good thing. So there are good results if we do that thing. So that is the third one. So these three about the exactly dana or giving. Now next one, number 4, atthi sukata kammanam palam vipako. So there are so we can see some people among us. When I discuss about this third one, so that is exactly there is impact of karma for our life. That is the simple meaning. So one day when I discuss about that fourth one, one day we can take a nice example, nice thing. One day Brahmin came to meet the Buddha named Subba, and he said this: Master Gautama, I can see different lifestyle, different people among the human being. What is the reason and why? I can't understand. Disanti Bogoto Manusa Hinapanitata. There are different people among the human being. So he said, Venerable sir, some people have long life, some people have short life, and some people are healthy, some people are unhealthy, some people are pleasant, and some people are unpleasant, and some people are famous, some people are not famous, and they are not reputed, and some people are exactly they are in a higher caste, some people are in a lower caste, and some people are rich, some people are poor, and some people are wise, and some people are unwise. Then what is the reason and why? Then Buddha pointed out, kammasaka manava satta, kamma bandhu, kamma yoni, kamma patisarno, yang kammang karisami, kalyananga papakanga, tasadayata bhavisami. So Manava, the Brahmin, kamma is the base. Kamma is the base. So kamma sattva vibhajati. Kamma divided beings into various parts, various groups. Kamma sattva vibhajati. And kamma yoni. The kamma is the place. Kamma is the reason to our birth. And kamma bandhu. Kamma is the relation. Kamma dayadu. Kamma is the exactly our heritage. That is what the Buddha pointed to. And again, Buddha explained about that in this way. So Brahmin, if some person do so many, if some person kill living beings in a large scale, so because of that karma, he if he reappear in the human world, he has a short life. He can't live long life. That is the reason. And if someone does not kill living being, if someone doesn't kill never living being, so because of that karma, if he come to the human world, he become he has long life. He can live long life among the human beings, and that is what the Buddha pointed out about the long life and short life. So again, Buddha pointed out, Brahmin, some people in the human world, they harm others, they destroy, so they harm others, they disturb others, they with some weapons or some hands, they fight, they hit others. So by doing that, because of that karma, he reappear in the popular realm of death. So if he come to the human world, he is unhealthy. He receive an unhealthy life. That again, if someone, there are some people in the human world, they never harm others, disturb others. They are very innocent. So they practice that innocent lifestyle. They never harm others. So that because of that karma, that mind, he reappear in the heaven. If he come to the human world, he is healthy. So we can see some people today, there are some illnesses for some people uncurable. Why? What is the reason? Because of that bad karma. And there are some people, they have not any illnesses for their life. So if they have some illnesses, it is curable easily. So that is the reason. And next one, Buddha pointed out, some people get angry quickly. Sometimes if we try to talk with him, sometimes if we admire him, whatever we say, they get angry. So because of that kind of mentality, after the death, he go to the opal realm. Or if he come to the human world, he become he is unpleasant person. He become unpleasant. His appearance is not fair. So, but some people in the human world, when he live among the human beings, they are not get angry. They don't get angry, and they whatever we say, they put up it. They tolerate it, and because of that mind, after the death, he go to the heaven. If he come to the human world, he is pleasant. So his appearance is very nice, handsome, and pleasant. So that is the reason. And again, Buddha pointed out, some people, then Buddha pointed out, disantihi mana satta nicha kulina, uccha kulina. So some people are in the lower caste. Why? What is the reason? So there are some people among us, they are respectable, like teachers, elders, monks. So when we should give our seat for them, we should respect them. But some people don't like to respect others. Never do that. Whoever come, they don't pay their respect. So they practice that karma. Because of that karma, after the death, he go to the hell. He go to the opal realm. Or if he come to the human world, he become he have a sort the lower caste. He reappear in the lower caste family, or he take that he have that kind of life. Or some people, we can see some people, they respect others. They give suitable respect to others. He practiced that karma, especially the parents, elders, and bhikkhus, they respect. So because of that karma, after the death, he reappear in the heaven. Or if he come to the human world, if he come to the human world, he reappear in the higher caste family. I think whatever people say, there are caste discrimination among the people. And if some people reappear in the lower caste, low caste, so they are suffer about that. They don't like to say, my caste is this, if it is low. And again, Buddha pointed out, Brahmin, some people, there are some people among human beings, and human beings exactly, they all the time, when they happy about others things, when other get good progress, when other get development, they happy. It is called sympathetic joy. So they happy about others development. It is called not, they don't practice jealousy. And because of that good karma, good mind, they reappear in the heaven after the death. But if come to the if he because of that karma he reappear hell after the death. But if he come to the human world, he exactly he doesn't have a reputation. He is not famous, and some people enjoy or happy about others' progress, others' development, others' wealth. So they happy about others. So that is called sympathetic joy. So because of that good karma, if he come to the human world, he exactly become a famous person, well-reputed person, well-known person. And so that is what the Buddha pointed out to that person, that Brahmin. Again, Buddha pointed out, so Brahmin, we can see some people among us, they exactly do not offer alms for the bhikkhus or the Brahmins. They are Brahmins during the Buddhist period, though those some good Brahmins. So bahite pape dhammi, that is called Brahmin. So abandon the bad defilements. Papa dhamma means bad defilement. The one who abandoned the bad defilements. So papa karma. So that is the Brahman. That is the name of the Brahmin. And again, Buddha pointed out. And again, Buddha pointed out. So some people doesn't offer alms. That is the reason, because they are poor. And some people offer alms. That is the reason they are rich. They practice generosity. Not only the monks, but all the beings, all the people. So the practicing generosity is the reason. Again, some people doesn't ask what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing, what is dhamma, what is the adhamma, what is the kusala karma, what is the akusala karma. So because if he practice that good karma, he can become a wise person. But if that person don't ask dhamma from the educated people, from the or the big person, so he can become wise man. So that is what the Buddha pointed out. Now we can see how karma impact for our life. So that is so therefore Buddha pointed out atthi sukata dukkana kammana phalam vipāko. Sometimes we enjoy our life. Some people suffer their life. So base is the reason is the karma. That is what the Buddha pointed out. That is exactly sammādiṭṭhi or right view. It is called kammasukata sammādiṭṭhi. So that is the number 4. Let's move to the number 5. It is we can see atthi mata, atthi pita. 2 numbers, number 5 and number 6. Atthi mata, atthi pita. So this is very important. Mata means mother. Pita means father. So when some people don't think about the parents, but Buddha pointed out mother and father is the most important people in the world. So Buddha exactly, if we some people if some people kill 10 people or 1,000, 100 people, but he can clear that karma by practicing so many kusala karma, by developing his mind. Some people, if some people kill 100 people or 1,000 people, he can clear his mind. So, but if some people kill his mother or father, he can't clear that karma, that unwholesome karma. Directly he go to the hell. So that is the I think that is why that, because the mother or father, mother and father is very important. So I think that is enough you to understand. I think you may have heard about the Anantarya. It's called heinous crimes. So Anantari means directly go to the hell. We can't clear that karma. If we there are 5 anantariya karmas, so if anyone do that one among that, we can't clear that karma. We have to that person have to go to the niraya, and he has to stay the niraya long time. After long time, he can come, but it is not very short life. Still, Devadatta and Ajasatta is in the niraya. So, because Ajasatta killed his father, whatever he do, still he is in the niraya. And Devadatta tried to shake the blood of the Buddha's body. Therefore, he not only that he did so many Anantarikam, he did Sangabeda, and he did so many things. Therefore, they are niraya. So, wife. So, because of Ajasatta killed his father. So, because of that is the Anantarikam. So, in the same way, if we help our mother or father, that is very important. Some people can treat 100 people, 1,000 people, that is not important. But if you help, support your father or mother, that is very important thing. Great kusala karma. Sometimes mother may be very cruel, but she is mother. Father may be very cruel, but he is father. The cruelty is not the important thing. If you help your mother or father, whoever she, what his behavior you should not consider. So that is enough for you to understand about the atthi mata, atthi pita. There are good qualities. There are very important side about mother and father. So that is the meaning of the 5 and 6. Now we can see atthi satta upatika, atthi ayanloko, atthi paraloko. Three numbers. So atthi ayanloko, atthi paraloko. So there is this world. Ayam means this. There is this world, and there is another world. So we can see this world by our place eye, but there are another world system. So another world system. Now we discussed in the previous talk. There are 31 world system. We can see only 2 worlds: human world and animal world. So even we can't see, we have to understand by our wisdom. So if we develop our wisdom, our vision, it is called divine eye, so we can see. So Buddha have pointed out how to develop how to gain the divine eye. So, and you should not trust, but you can see. If you develop the divine eye, you can see. So until you develop the divine eye, you can't reject. So that is what the atthi ayanloko, atthi paraloko. So there are another worlds, but we can't see. We have to understand by reading them, by listening them, and some people can accept them because of the saddha. So saddha means the saddhati tathagata sabodhi. So he trusts about the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's knowledge. So that is called saddha. See, after reading, after listening, after thinking about this teaching, he can build up the saddha, and that is how you should develop that. That is a sammādiṭṭhi. That is the number 5 and 6 and 7. 7 and now number 9, atthi sattā upadhivepakkā. Atthi ayanloko, atthi paroloko, atthi sattā upadhivepakkā. So when we discuss about that upadhivepakkā, so we can see in the Buddhist teaching four methods, 4 ways that beings are born. How? Andaja, Jalabuja, Sansedaja, Upadhivepakkā. Beings are born Andaja. They born from the egg. That is what Andaja. That is the one method, one way. The second one, Jalabuja. So in the water bag. So human, the cows, elephants, like that kind of animals. Jalabuja in the water bag. And Sansedaja, they are born in very moisture places, in dusty moisture places. It's called Sansedaja. And Upadhivepakkā. This is the important thing. So devas, brahmas, and niraya beings, pretas, and asuras. So asuras. So these beings, some people do not believe that. Why? We can't see. So Buddha pointed out, atthi sattā upadhivepakkā. There are some beings that we can't see. So that is the Buddha's teaching. So we should understand that. That is what. Again, the next one, number 10. Atthi loke sramana brahmana sammāgata sammāpatipanna. There are sramanas and brahmins in this world who develop the mind. So we understand this Dhamma by listening, by reading. But there are some sramanas or brahmins who develop the mind. So he can see the truth by the special wisdom. He can see the world by the special jnana. So it is called jnana darsana. Atthi sramanas and brahmins. There are sramanas and brahmins who develop the wisdom. That is what the number 2. So some people used to say there are no that kind of brahmin. All people are equal. But Buddha pointed out all the people are not equal. They divided according to their qualities. So if we give some dana for some animal, so we can get merits. If we give some dana for the human being, we can get merits than that merits which we give the animal. In the same way, if we give some dana, give some food for the who protect the sila, the lay person who protect the sila, so we can get so many merits. Then we get that. Then we get that merits which given that normal person. So why? That the one who practice sila is important. That person is important. That person is greater than the normal person. Or if we give some dana, some monk. So why? Monk is protect 10 precepts. So that, but the layperson protect 5 precepts or 8 precepts. So therefore, because of that sila, that monk is good. So if we give some dana for that bhikkhu, he can get so many merits. In the same way, we can see the monk, the Sotapanna monk is important than if we give Sotapanna bhikkhu some alms, you can get so many merit than the normal bhikkhu and puthajjana bhikkhu. And if we give some dana for the once returner bhikkhu, the Sakadagami bhikkhu or Sakadagami person, we can get more merit than that. And if we get some dana for the non-returner bhikkhu or non-returner person, we can get so many merit than that one. Again, if we give arahanta dana for the arahanta, we can get so many merits than that one which we give the non-returner. Or if we give some dana for the Pacceka Buddha, we can get so many merits than that we give arahanta. And we can get so many merits than if we give the Buddha than all others. So there are, we can see there are difference among the beings, among the human beings. All the people, all the beings are not equal. So that is the what atthi loke samana prakmana sammāgaṭā sammāspatipanna. So there are very important people among the different people among the human being. So that is what the sammādiṭṭhi, that is what the kammasakata sammādiṭṭhi. We discuss about 10 parts. So you should understand that, you should have realizing about that. So without that realizing, so I can see some people try to practice practice Four Noble Truth without this base. You can't do that. You will try, but you can't go. You can't continue that. So why? If we don't do not believe, do not understand about our next life, our samsara, our diligence is not arised. Why? So when we feel some happy, we give up, but we give up our effort. If we don't see the nature of this samsara, so we don't practice continually. So that is why we should understand this kammasakata sammādiṭṭhi. So next one is lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi. So I don't explain lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi in a large scale. However, what is the lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi? Lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi is this is how Buddha explained dukkha jnana, the understanding of the noble truth of the suffering. So, and dukkha samudaya jnana, understanding of the origin, the noble truth of the origin of the suffering. And dukkha nirodha jnana, noble truth of the way lead, the cessation of the suffering. And dukkha nirodha gaminiya patipada jnana, noble truth of the way leading to cessation of the suffering. So in these four things, you can see the so many suttas, especially Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. First one, you should understand. Second one, you should abandon. Third one, you should realize, or you should gain. Fourth one, you should practice. You have to do these things with these four truths. So that's only about lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi. I talked about lokuttarā sammādiṭṭhi. So these two sammādiṭṭhi, two view is a very important thing. Both is important. Do not neglect anyone. So that's only I hope to talk today. So that is the end of the sermon discussion. So if you have any question, please leave a message for me. Thero to all of you. So we have some friends gathered with us today. Theruvan Saranai, Sam and Ryan Martin and Janaki, Amma Janaki Balasuriya, Manal Vesan. So thank you all of you joined with us. And so there is a question, Bante. It is isn't it the Shraddha and Kusala Chitta within you which accounts for the merits, but not the amount of the value of your offering? Time, space are exception, and mundane world, I think. Exactly. We should, that is correct. But we should consider when we offer some one flower or one lamp, oil lamp for the Buddha, we can do that. We can collect merits. So when we do one oil, when we offer one oil lamp, so we can pay our attention some short period of time. So if we can recall, think again and again about that kusala chitta, kusala karma, so we can get merits. So there are so many examples in the Vimanavattu. It is a book of the Khuddaka Nikaya. Some bhikkhus and some people, they have offered only one flower for the Buddha. That is only the kusala karma he had done during his from his in his past, and he have reborn as deva or gods and goddesses, and he never had go to the hell because of that power of that offering, the power of that offering, that one flower or one lamp. Sometimes some people only worshipped for the bhikkhus, did not offer anything, but he have collected very strong kusala karma. That is correct. So that is the kusala chitta and shraddha. So, but every people can't do that. So how we strong our kusala chitta? By practicing again and again. So every people can't keep his mind about his kusala karma, about the so after doing that kusala karma, all the time people forget it. So but when we do kusala karma in large scale, we have to pay, we have to think about that. We have to allocate so many time to think about that kusala karma. So that is why it is important. And so if anyone can don't without forgetting that kusala karma, sometime having offered one flower for the Buddha or having offered one alms for the bhikkhus, if he can think again and again, recall that kusala karma without lobha, without, it is called desire. So sometime when some people think they are kusala karma, they think I should have this kind of press wealth for because of this kusala karma. So without grudge, he should think about that kusala karma. That is exactly can that can practice as a bhavana. It is called chaga nusati. So if you offer some one flower or one oil lamp or the small thing, so that also good, but it depends on your experience, your ability. But most of the time we can see some small children, some newcomers, they collect kusala karma because of the doing that karma again and again. So that is why this Buddha Sasana is because of with the help of that kind of kusala karma. So Buddha Sasana is still exactly we can see prevail among the world. So that kind of kusala karma is very important to both bhikkhus and lay persons. So that is what I want to discuss about that. So I think it is time to end the discussion. So if you have in the discussion, first of all, I would like to get the permission to speak the name. Most Venerable Mahācattārīsakasuttaṃ Nandaratana Sudassana Thero, Most Venerable Puññabhāgiyā Thero, Most Venerable Mahācattārīsakasuttaṃ Nandaratana Thero, and Bhikkhu Presala Bhante Sudasso Ayasoma, all Buddhist followers around the world, all the Bhikkhu Sangha around the world, especially love joiners with us. And so let's transfer the merits to the Devas. Samanta Ākāsattā ca Bhummattā Devānaga Mahiddhikā Puññantaṃ Anumodittva Ciran Rakkantu Buddha Sāsanam. Ākāsattā ca Bhummattā Devānaga Mahiddhikā Puññantaṃ Anumodittva Ciran Rakkantu Buddha Sāvakam. Ākāsattā ca Bhummattā Devānaga Mahiddhikā Puññantaṃ Anumodittva bodhayantu sivaṃ padam. So let's blessings. Sabbhitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavadvantarayo sukhi dīghāyuko bhava ayurārogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevaca ato nibbāna sampatti minate samijjatu. Thero Sarnai to all of you. Good morning, good evening, and good night.